Good morning, citizens, and welcome back to Star Citizen. This is a little bit of an experiment today based on a comment I got on one of my videos. I thought I would check it out and try to figure out just what is up and just how long someone has in a bunker. And the reason why is because in bunker missions I've shown, take the bunker mission. I even showed the one where if you're letting the security forces do all the work, you can kind of wait it out and they will eventually kill all the enemies. You can go in there and loot the crates, you can loot the bodies. So if you're out of weapons, out of gear, and you're looking for a way just to kind of get some things back, you could do that. And the response was that if you're there too long, the turrets will reactivate and they will shoot down your ship. And I have not had that happen to me since putting an enemy body on a ship. And so I thought I would do some experiments, do some trials of different items, and see what happens and see how long the player will have between finishing a mission, between starting a mission, and before turrets reactivate. So that is what this video is about, and that's what we're going to look at today. This is not much of a gameplay tutorial, but just a little bit of a talk about something, a little bit of an experiment that I had performed in this game. Took quite a while, took quite a few hours of gameplay to really get to the bottom of this and see what happens. And this is in response to a comment on one of my videos. Someone was mentioning about the fact that doing bunker missions, loading up your ship, you have to be fairly quick because the turrets respawn and they will attack your ship and blow it up. And that's something I've never had happen to me, and I thought maybe I'm just being really lucky. So I wanted to check how long do you have at a bunker before it blows up. And I did quite a few different variables. I went to a number of locations, all on Hurston and a couple on Microtech, and I'm going to post those locations here on the screen so you can see where I went. Some have restricted zones, some do not. And what I did is I started the timer from when you arrive close enough that it goes from go to this location to how many enemies, 10 out of 10 remain, and then it goes down and you defeat it. And I started recording from then to see how long it took, and then I started recording from once you've cleared the last enemy and there was no more, how long it took until you would potentially get attacked by the bunker turrets. So once I did that, and I waited at each location for at least an hour to try out checking different variables. I checked being in the bunker, will your ship get attacked? Being in your ship, standing your ship, will your ship get attacked? Being in the pilot seat, will your ship get attacked? And then loading both good, friendly NPCs that had been killed, as well as the dead bodies of enemy NPCs. What causes the bunker to attack you? And I will tell you, one thing that surprised me is that loading NPC enemies that are dead, the bodies on your ship, no longer cause the turret to attack you, which I thought was awesome because that used to be the case. So I'm putting together another video kind of correcting my last video showing how to load up the gear that you've looted, because it's suddenly so much faster and so much easier. And with the upcoming sales happening in 3.17, this is going to be awesome. Now, I did kind of mess up my audio doing this. The audio was very quiet, and I didn't realize that until much later, and it was baked into the video that it was recording through OBS. So I'm kind of going to talk over some of the images that are out here, but it's not going to be the stuff that I recorded at the time due to the horribly quiet audio that was a part of that. So if I'm going to try to balance it so that you don't hear that over what I'm saying. I will tell you what I found as my findings, and that is at least an hour you have the turrets, for me, never respawned and never started attacking me. I never attacked them. I was always permission there. It wasn't like I destroyed the turrets and then landed and hope for the best. I know a lot of people fly in, destroying the turrets, loot the place, and get out of there. I was there running the mission where I'm defending, helping defend, and the turrets never attacked me. The only attacks I got were twofold. One time my ship was destroyed by another player, and one time my ship was destroyed by NPCs that showed up and started attacking me, which can happen. Also, I hadn't been lucky enough that somebody else took a mission at the location I was at, so I don't know what would happen if somebody takes the same mission. Let's say you're at Tamar and you're doing the mission there, and then somebody else, once you complete it and are just looting it, someone else takes that mission, if the mission will respawn. I have had that happen, and then enemies respawn again in there that are no longer considered to be mine. They don't show up as how many are left. That may be the case. But I can tell you from my experience that you can be there quite a long time and not get attacked. So feel free to do some experiments on your own. If you find a way that you get the turrets to attack you without potentially maybe shooting another NPC that's one of the good guys. I didn't think of that, so unfortunately I don't know if that, but I would assume if it gives you a crime stat, as soon as you get your ship's going to get shot. That is probably definitely going to happen. But if you don't have a crime stat and you've completed the mission and you're loading up the bodies, you should have quite a bit of time to do that. So, quite a bit of an experiment. It took a long time, but I feel pretty confident in saying that. So until next time, I hope to see you soon in the verse, and I hope this was very informative. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.